Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for June 2025. We are using the Elder Futhark on Willow wood, and we are using the Phantomwise Tarot. So let's get us started with a card from the Phantomwise Tarot. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is where you're basically doing this thing that it's like your craft, and the more you do it, the better you've gotten over the years. And this is you focusing on this thing that you do, and it's very meaningful for you, and it's part of your expression in the world. And the more you do it, the better you get, and it's just something that is your life's work. So let's get started with some runes. Yes. Working patiently. Look at all of this. Look at all of this that has to do with that. Neat. What a neat ending. Okay. Central issue for you, Cancer, is Ivaz, which is the rune of patience, slow growth, slow development, taking things step by step, moving between worlds, and integration. So this month you're going to be focusing patiently on this thing that you do, and that you are honing, and that you are developing in your life as part of your life's path, as part of a byproduct of your existence, that the more you do it, the better it is. Leading up to this, it's your life's journey. We have Raido, which is the journey rune, and this is going to lead you like you've just been on this journey, and now you're on this part of the journey this month where you're focusing on this, and you're taking it very patiently, and you're taking it very carefully, and it's a good focus for you. Like it's something that you are happy to fall into this focus. It's like okay, this is a weird example, but it's like what I was saying a while ago about why I always loved carousels. Because once you get on a carousel, you're safe, like until the rest of okay, obviously, there are movies where things are going on. I'm not going to talk about that. But in terms of the only thing you're expected to be is on this carousel for the duration of the ride. Whenever you do one of these, everything else falls away. All that you're expected to be doing is the process of this process. So there is that sense of when you fall into that, it's a patient, careful thing that you do. And it's just, you just trust that it's going to continue to get better the more you do it. What is going to help you? We have Ingvaz, which is Ing's rune. Ing is another name for Freya, and Freya is the fertility god, and this is active creation. And this is what you're doing. Like, get in there with your hands and do the thing. It may not be your actual hands, but whatever, depending on what it is you're doing. But just get in there and do the manual work that you are going to be doing to do this process, and be patient with yourself on this, which is what you're doing. But what's going to help you be patient is getting your hands into the process and actively creating. What isn't going to help is we have Vunyo. Vunyo is the rune of joy. So it's a very positive rune. In a negative spot, it's a worry about that thing. You are worried about your happiness as has to do with this. And you're worried about happiness in general, because when you go into this, you're kind of worried. It's like, I think it was Diana Wynne Jones who talked about, when she goes into totally writing mode, she's worried that when she comes out, everybody will have left her. It's like everybody's like, everybody will have moved on. But it's just sort of that sense of you're worried about not only your happiness and joy, but other people's, because you've stepped off your general journey to do this thing. But it's so good for you, and it's something that is your life's work, basically. And so if that starts to be the case, just bring yourself back into the process. There is a specific process. Be a part of this process when you're working on this. What this is going to lead you to by the end of the month is this will actually have been a way that you were able to shed what you don't need anymore. It's a way to work through things. So that's quite neat. We have Othala reversed, which is the rune of the home and the homeland, and reversed, it generally means letting go of things that no longer serve you, finding a sense of home within, which you've also done. This is where you can always feel at home, and moving outside of your comfort zone. I don't see that quite so much, but I kind of do in terms of at the end of it, because this is entirely comfort zone. You know this so well, you could probably do it with your eyes closed, but you don't, because you're getting better all the time when you're doing it. So there is that sense of doing this is a way, it's like a form of meditation. And as you go through the process, you're able to let go of things that you don't need to carry anymore. And it's a way that it's like digestion, kind of. It's like working through this, and then you're able to let go of these things. So that's neat. So that, Cancer people, is your reading for June 2025. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.